The largest charitable organization is accused of being all talk and no action. Intrigued? Keep watching to uncover the truth. Critics claim that Catholics love to tell others what to do, but don't actually help anybody. They argue that the Catholic Church is sitting on piles of money that could end world hunger and abolish poverty, but instead, it decides to spend it on expensive church buildings and relics. The Vatican's wealth is legendary, but is it really enough to solve global issues? Let's dive into the numbers. According to Father Juan Antonio Guerrero Alves, the Vatican's financial minister, the Vatican's total net assets were valued at less than $4.5 billion in 2019. Other estimates of the Vatican's total wealth range from $10 to $15 billion, but the cost to end world hunger is anywhere from $7 to $265 billion per year. Even if the Church's global net worth is in the hundreds of billions, it includes church buildings, investments, artwork, artifacts, and land, not just cash. Selling these assets would only generate enough money to feed the world for a few years, not put a permanent end to global poverty. Critics argue that the Church wouldn't end global poverty even if it had the necessary capital, claiming it seeks to control and indoctrinate people. This charge is abjectly false. Consider the scope and breadth of charitable Catholic organizations like Caritas Internationalis. Caritas Internationalis is a confederation of 162 Catholic aid agencies operating in more than 200 countries, providing a multitude of services. Caritas Asia focuses on natural disaster relief, while Caritas Africa responds to food crises and promotes human development. Since Russia's invasion of Ukraine, Caritas agencies have assisted more than 3.5 million people, providing temporary housing, meals, and medicine. Catholic Charities USA, a Caritas member, served more than 15 million people and managed 2,692 food distribution sites in 2021. They provided $116 million in natural disaster aid and built more than 34,000 permanent housing units for those in need. Many pregnancy centers are run by Catholics. These centers provide housing, education, ultrasounds, clothing, diapers, and other goods and services to thousands of women each year. The Gabriel Network in Maryland serves over 700 women and children annually, running 3 maternity homes for expectant mothers. Mary's Helping Hands in Iowa provides mothers with baby clothes and other items through the first year of the child's life. Maggie's Place in Phoenix offers housing for pregnant women and women recovering from addiction, along with various support services. American Catholic Charities also facilitate some 2,500 adoptions each year, often focusing on the most difficult placements. The Church welcomes women who had abortions, offering significant support through networks like Project Rachel. Project Rachel provides spiritual and psychological support to women suffering from trauma following an abortion. The life of a diocesan priest is one of service, performing sacraments, visiting parishioners, and managing the well-being of their parish. There are over 132,000 religious priests, 50,000 religious brothers, and 640,000 religious sisters worldwide, many dedicated to serving the poor. The Missionary Brothers of the Poor operate missions from India to the Caribbean, caring for those in utter squalor. The Sisters of St. Paul of Chartres dedicate their lives to teaching, nursing, and alleviating the suffering of the poorest of the poor. St. Mother Teresa's Missionary Sisters of Charity care for refugees, abandoned children, and many others in need. Pope Francis himself has garnered media attention for his humble service to the poor, sharing meals with the hungry and washing prisoners' feet. The Catholic Church is the single largest charitable entity on the planet. Subscribe for more insights.